Hello everybody. So today I'm gonna make another video talking about the Canoo stock. So like on the last earnings call that Canoo say that they're going to start production on their Oklahoma City factory, the small factory they announced they are going to buy in the last earnings call, and they say that they will start producing by Q2 or Q3 of 2023. So I have a lot of doubts that they can start production on Q3 because there's a lot of like based on history, it takes more than 6 months to retool a factory. Okay, so I'm gonna give you example. So on my opinion, if they can start production by December 2023, like at the end of that year, next year, for the Oklahoma City factory, I think that's a huge accomplishment. Okay, what do I think that? Okay, first let's give you an example. So so another startup you may know is Fairday Future. So they IPO like on 2021 in June, I think. And when they IPO, they already bought a factory. I think they leased a factory as well, like what Canoo did. So by the time they IPO, they got Fairday Future got $1 billion to retool a small factory. So that's Faraday Future and Canoo are in a similar situation because both of them buy a small factory, retool it, and use it to build cars. So they're on the same situation right now. so like Faraday Future started like buying equipment, getting certifications June 2021. When right now is December 2022, and they haven't started production yet, so they are more than like 1 year late. And Fairday Future say that they are going to start production, trying to hopefully on March 2023, and start delivery on April 2023. So if they actually start production on March 2023, so that means it will take Fairday Future more than 21 months to retool a factory, get it certified, and train the employees. That's very hard. Train the employees to start production. So it will take them 21 months, more than 21 months to do it. So for Canoo, they say that they will do it in less than 9 months. So technically, they're saying that they are more than 100% more efficiency than Faraday Future. Both of them are a very similar situation. Like first, they're both startups. Second, they're both have financial troubles. Like last quarter report, Canoo only have $6.3 million cash in the bank, and every single month they burn 30 million. And like Canoo CEO Tony just injected like 10 million, and like Canoo just like basically just raised 30 million last quarter to have another month on runway. So they basically burn $30 million every month, in my opinion. Fairday Future, they're not last quarter. I think they only have like 22 million in the bank. They're also trying to raise cash, and both management have never built high volume production cars. No record of building, not never, but like the employees might have, but company history have no record of building high volume production car. So they are not experienced. Both of them like have no experience on how to build high volume production car. And just want to give a disclosure. I own stock Canoo, so I am very biased, and I want Canoo to be successful, and I want to talk about good things. But I want to be like excuse me, to be realistic about the like the situation and then be realistic about the reality. I cannot like give like all butterfly and rainbow about the company. I just want to you like talk about the bad and the good as long as it's facts and not making up stories. That's very important. Another thing is that in my opinion, Canoo won't start by Q3 is because as of right now, I already checked their SEC filings. They haven't even purchased the Canoo, the Oklahoma City factory yet. They haven't even purchased it. So they say that I think they're filing, they are going to purchase it on or before February 22nd, 2023. So next quarter. Okay, so they even haven't purchased it. If they purchase it by end of February or March, so that basically means Q1. They got like they're purchasing it. So that means by Q2, Q3 they can start production. So that's very unlikely situation right there. And it took like Faraday, like I said before, it took Faraday Future more than 20 months to start production, and they have like way more cash than Canoo. They're gonna like spend a lot of money buying huge amount of equipment as well. So so it's not very hard to start a. That's the reason why it's very hard to start a car company, because the start art cost is very high. So like Faraday Future say that they need another 150 to 170 million to buy car parts to pay off the suppliers. So when Canoo start production, they Canoo need to pay all suppliers as well. So they probably need another 100 million to pay all suppliers to buy supplies as well. It's not just you need like hundreds of millions to like buy machinery. You also need hundreds of millions, in my opinion. I'm not 100% sure yet, but based on other companies reporting that everybody needs to pay hundreds of millions to buy supplies, like you need to order like car, chairs, infotainment, like iPads for the car, steering wheel. You need to order them in volume. Okay, you cannot order them like 1 or 2 or 10 or 20. You can, but it's like your gross margin will be like staggeringly negative, like windows and glass or tires or like wires, a lot of stuff. You need to order in volume. Okay, no manufacturer gonna produce like custom build 1 or 2 for you for like or 100 of them for you. They need to order thousands for each part or hundreds of thousands for each part to in order to get the cost down. So like just my want to give you an update. Another thing I don't understand is that why does Canoo need to purchase the Oklahoma City factory? Why not just lease them? Because they're going to pay like $36 million if they can lease it. I think that'd be like a lot more cheaper because they don't have much cash in the bank. Why would they spend 36 million on a leaser? Yeah, so like they don't have much cash, so it's like best is to preserve cash and not purchase it. Okay, so that's just my opinion. Yeah, so that's basically it. Yeah. To some also want to give a disclosure. I'm not a advisor, so I could be wrong about this. So let me know what your opinion on this. So can they really start production by Q2 or Q3 of 2023? Because as of right now, they haven't even purchased the factory, and I don't think they got a certification for the factory to manufacture cars as well. So they got a lot of work ahead because to build a house, you only know like how to do everything, where to buy everything, where to put everything, how to assemble everything. It will take 6 months if you know how to do everything. But for Canoo, they don't know how to do anything yet. They also need to hire hundreds of employees and need to train them and need to figure out like how to assemble the cars like wheels together, infotainment system, how to the most efficient way to put the wires, like connect the wires in the car, efficient way to move the parts from the factory, most efficient way to move the car and the steel around the factory. They haven't, I don't think they haven't figured all that out yet. Or you can say like the contract manufacturer roles, like I don't know which type of contract manufacturer they have. They can help them, but the contract manufacturer is also a low volume production manufacturer. They are not high volume. The only way they can like help is that they're high volume. They like low volume and high volume are completely different game. Like they're using different machinery to build cars, so it's very different. So that's just my opinion. So yeah. So to summarize, like if they can start by the December 2023 with low volume production, I think that's a huge accomplishment. I have big doubt that they can start by Q2 or Q3. So like I am shareholder, like I wish, I hope they start on Q2 or Q3, but it don't look like it. So yeah. So I'm a Canoo boo. So I'm not trying to like trash talk this company. I love this company's mission and then the design and then the utility of the car. Yeah. So that's like basically what I think about it right now. So yeah. Anything else? I don't think there's anything else I want to talk about. Yes. Thank you so much for watching. I see you in the next one.